So this is Hangulmar Series 3, Counting in Korean, the two number systems. This is using the two systems, so there are two videos before this about counting. You have to watch those before you watch this one, unless you already know the two number systems. Because there are two, Koreans will always write numbers in numerals, and you will have to figure out which system to use. Problem is, they're not interchangeable, so you have to know when they're used. So one use of the native numbers is asking for things. And here's what you want to do. Object, number, verb. So if you want to say, could I have one bibimbap? What you want to say is bibimbap 하나 주세요. So 주세요 is polite form of 주다. If you want to have two, you can say bibimbap 둘 주세요. So bibimbap 하나 주세요. 갈비 하나 주세요. Whatever 하나 주세요. So please give me one. If you want to say two, if you want to say three, you say bibimbap 셋 주세요. 비빔밥 넷 주세요. That's four. Alright, so these native numbers. 하나, 둘, 셋. Alright. Object, number, verb. Next thing I want to talk about is one use of the Chinese numbers. 1, 2, 3. That's long strings of numbers. Phone numbers, identity numbers, addresses. For example, Nanta Theater, here's their number. 064 723 8878. 064 723 8878. Everland, here's their number. 031 02 sorry, that's not 0 320 5000. So 031 320 5000. So here's what I really wanted to get to. Count words. They tell you something's being counted, and it's used in Chinese and Japanese as well. This is where you're going to see numbers the most in Korean, so it's essential you know this. These words take either native or Chinese Korean numbers. This is where you're going to have to make the big distinguishing, the big thoughts on which one do I want to use. Because one's wrong and one's right. That's the problem that you're going to probably face. Object, number, count word. That's the way to do it. That's your God for doing this. Object, number, count word. So if you want to say 3 bears, you'd actually want to use the count word for animals in general, which is 곰, 새, 마리. So 곰 is a bear, 새, 3, 마리. Notice it's not set. I'll tell you why in a second. 맥주, 한 병. 맥주 is beer, 한 is 1, 병, and it's not 하나 again. 병 is bottle counter. Okay? So, native Korean count words. When you want to use a count word, 하나 turns to 한, 둘 to two, 셋 to 세, 넷 to 네, 스물 to 스무. And here are the count words that go with native Korean numbers. So 하나, 둘, 셋. If you don't know the count word, and there are a lot of them, you can just use 개. That's a general counter. However, I give you all the ones that you should know. So if you use 개, it's perfectly fine. And that's why I put it at the top, because you should know that. If you want to say your age, you can just say 살. So, 스무 살이에요. I am 20 years old. Alright? 여섯, 열여섯 살이에요 means I am 16 years old. 말이, animals. 권, books. 병, bottles. 대, vehicles or machines. 잔, cups or glasses. 날, it's not really popular, but you might see it from time to time. That's days. 층, floors, number of floors, counting floors. 시 is the time or the hour. So 한시 is 1 o'clock, 2시 2 o'clock, 3시 3 o'clock. If you said 한시간, so I'm going to have that at the end of the lesson. 한시간, that's 1 hour, 2시간, 2 hours, 3시간, 3 hours. So that's adding just 간 after it. 간, see? 과 is the number of lessons, so counting lessons. 한시간, 1 hour, 한시, 1 o'clock. Okay, objects, again, just emphasizing it. 달, counting months. 명, counting people. 분, honorifically counting people, so people you don't know. People will count people in their stores. Store clerks might count people or address people with 분 because it's polite. 장, flat things. 결례, pairs. 주, weeks. 해, years. Until 3. It's a more popular one for years as well. So, 커피 한 잔, 1 cup of coffee. 친구 2명, 2 friends. 친구 is friends, 명 is people counter. 곰 3마리, 3 bears. 차 4개, 4 things that are cars. You can also say 차 4대, because 대 counts vehicles. 차 4대. Right? So the ones that use Chinese Korean count numbers, which is 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, sorry, are 분, minutes, so 50 minutes is 50분, 초, seconds, 년, the most popular one for years, chung for floor number, 과, lesson number, 월, month names, first month, January is 1월, 12th month, December is 12월, 5th month is May, 5월. 개월 is the number months, same meaning as 달, but 달 only takes the native numbers. Won, the Korean currency, 달러 or 불, both mean dollars. Degrees is 도, but Koreans use Celsius now, only Celsius. 일 is the counter for days, however, and it's the most popular counter for days. Koreans prefer to use, and they'll 99% of the time say this, 하루 for 1 day, 이틀 2 days, 사흘 is 3 days, 나흘 4 days, 닷새 5 days. Koreans will never say 일일, they'll say 하루, 이틀, 사흘, 나흘, 닷새. And be careful, chung and 과 with the Chinese numbers mean floor number, lesson number, whatever. Chung and 과 with the native numbers is counting the number of floors or counting the number of lessons. Alright, 분 in Chinese numbers is minutes. 5분, 5 minutes. 분 with the native numbers are people and honorific. 5분, 5 minutes. 5분, 5 people you don't know. She in native Korean, well, both of them are native that I'm going to compare. She is o'clock. 한시, 1 o'clock. 시간 is number of hours. 1시간, 1 hour. 2시간, 2 hours. 2시 is 2 o'clock. Alright, so here's some examples. 종이 한 장만 있었어요. So you can either put the particle here or here. Okay? 종이 한 장만 있었어요. There was one sheet of paper. 개를 8마리 봤어요. 보다, that's to see. 개, dog. I saw 8 dogs. 물 7병 없었어요. 없다, to not exist. There weren't 7 bottles of water. 3층에 올라갔어요. I went up to the 3rd floor. 문 6개 열었어요. I closed 6 doors. 나흘 후에 반했어요. So 후에 means after. So after 4 days, 반했어요. I fell in love. 어린이 9명 나갔어요. So 어린이 is child, so 9 children and then 명 for people counter. 나갔어요, left. Okay, so notice you can put the particle here or here. And most of the time you don't even need a particle because it's pretty easy. And here's another particle I put for fun. Okay, so thanks for watching. Have a good day.